So good morning, guys. Today is the last day. I'm going back to Shanghai today. But before that, I will have like a half a day. I'm still in Hefei, so I'm gonna check out three of the places. One is the Xiaoyao Jinggu Zhanchang, ancient war field. Now it's a park. We are going to, just browsing in the park and probably, you know, fly the drone over there, see if it's possible or not. And then we are going to Li Hongzhang's ancient house. So yeah, we will talk about that later. And there's another temple or something. So yeah, let's see. I'll have like 4 hours maximum. So yeah, but last night I was living in the Quanji Jiudian. It was a very good hotel, but it wasn't very quiet actually. The the sound isolation isn't very good. But anyway, I had a good rest. So yeah, let's start the last day in Hefei. Cheers, guys. Last night, this pedestrian business street was super crowded actually. A lot of internet celebrity or whatever they are, Douyiners or TikToker, they were performing along the street. Not specifically in this area, but that's a long street. It goes to the end for like, I don't know, 3 kilometers or something. Yeah, so in the morning, it's not the right time to check out this business street. It's kind of like empty. People, last night all these buildings were, the lights were turning on, and it was super nice actually. Parkson, it's a shopping mall. I think it's French fries branching shopping malls everywhere. We have Parkson in Shanghai as well. This one is also massive. Last night when I was here, it wasn't very busy because the main attraction is the road on this side, like go straight. Because I think it has the similar feeling as Shanghai, because this pedestrian is kind of like the Eastern Nanjing Road, right? Once you get out of Henan province, get down to the southern part, even we are now still on the northern side of the Yangtze River, but this part of China is kind of way more wealthy than the northern or central part of China. And at here I don't see, or I don't feel what's that called? I don't feel the culture gap, because everything is so familiar. It's probably something I can do an analogy, like if you are a Nordic Scandinavia people, if you travel down to Balkans, you are still in Europe, but the problem is you don't see a lot of similarities. See what I mean? If you are you are abroad, but since China is too big, certain region of China has its own their own culture. So I'm like a Shanghainese, right? And if I'm just traveling in Zhejiang or southern part of Jiangsu province, or even in Anhui province, I don't see a lot of cultural gap. But if I travel way up to the northern part or central part of China, like Henan and Hebei, or even the northern Dongbei, right? Then I feel I'm an outlander, And I think I have to go down to the tunnel to the other side. But on the southern part of China, I don't feel that kind of exclusions. But if I go up to the north, I'm kind of like, I don't know, stressful. I cannot say worry or scary, but stressful because it's too different. See what I mean? I don't feel exclusive in the Nordic countries because I think the Nordic countries are very civilized, so I don't have any problem. You know, the interesting thing that I found was this is the exit, and this is the entry. Since the security guard is standing and you got a scanner on the right side, the people are all getting from the exit and nobody cares. This Xiaoyaojing ancient battlefield is famous. It is only because of this guy, right? This guy is called the general or warrior Zhang Liao. The battle was during the Three Kingdoms, right? So I'm not very good at the history, but basically this guy was belonging to Wei Guo, right? Cao Cao's kingdom. And since this is like a southern part of China, they always had the wars with Wu Kingdom. The Wu Kingdom sent almost 100K troops, right, soldiers, to surround the Hefei city. Zhang Liao was the defender of this city. He only had like 7,000, soldiers. So in this Xiaoyaojing, which is a little bit just like 100 meters out of the Hefei city, the ancient Hefei city, this guy used 800 people defeated the whole, 100,000, the whole 100,000 troops at here in Xiaoyaojing. This is why this guy is portrayed as a, holy warriors or whatever. See what I mean? So yeah, I think that's basically what I can tell. This guy is also a good friend with Guan Yu, right? Guan Yu is kind of like the holy the holy warlord in China. He is like enshrined everywhere almost, in every temple. When you see like a Buddhism, Shakyamuni's statue, sometimes you see Guan Yu is on the another small temple on the side of the main temple, whatever. To wrap up this 8 days trip, actually, I found there are a lot of things in China that I haven't been there. A lot of places, culture, good and bad things that I haven't observed as an experiencer. So that inspired me. I should do more trip. I felt like the majority of the historical monument or relics basically are almost removed. There are some ruined part of this and that you can see, like the temples, but you have to go to very unknown place to find it out, like what we did in the Sea God Temple in Haining, right? That was a authentic old temple, wasn't destroyed in and out. A lot of the temples, it has the skeleton, it has the outfit, but the inside, the original statues, the original historical monuments and relics are all removed, then swapped to a new one. I'm not going to say all of these new statues are bad, but if in the Cultural Revolution they can capture everything, that would be much better. And you need another 500 years or 1,000 years to make those new statues to be a historical thing or whatever, right? And also along the trip, I was also, oh my God, sorry. And along the trip, I was also talking about the food experience. I think some part of the country, you really have to worry about the food, because the locals, their digesting system can handle some, this kind of food. But for me, I'm a Chinese even. sometimes I'm not able to handle it. When you go to diarrhea, you got stomach problem, or even food poison, got a fever, then the whole trip is ruined. Because my trip is very intense, a lot of activities, a lot of jobs, walking, scooting, and everything is done by myself. So for this trip, I handled quite well. I mean, it was difficult from the very start of this trip, like the leg, right? But yeah, anyway, let's cut the crap. I think this is what I want to talk about in the end of this trip. And don't worry, I will do a lot of trips. I'm not seeing it like a YouTuber stuff. I'm seeing it a personal documentary, a personal vlog that I can record a lot of things for myself, for my experience. That's my treasure, right? So I don't care about money. I'm not talking about I don't care about money, but money isn't in a concern in this level unless I'm running out of fund, right? So yeah. But I can also share it with the YouTube audience, although I'm not running a popular. I don't even want a popular channel now, because I only want to share my experience to the people who are interested in what I'm doing, basically. Let's looking forward to the next trip. Cheers. Get out of this park. The heck? These guys. What a terrible smell. But look at it. These guys are painting the chairs. Oh, the side. It's for sitting, right? A terrible smell. But these guys are painting the chairs, but they don't set up a fence or barrier to prevent people. Oh, that's too smelly. It's so bad. They don't prevent people to touch it. They should at least set a portions, or put a sign. It's already painted. Do not sit down. But those guys are just painted and walked away. See what I mean? Oh my god. Now I'm heading to this temple. It is the landmark. And yeah, I don't learn the history of this temple, at least from the outlook. It's fabulous. It's nice. Right? Yeah, let's get in.买票，成人票。
10块钱。今天没大钱啊，那10块的、20的很好，不是这个。
大慈大悲，大智文殊舍利菩萨，大智文殊舍利菩萨，大慈大悲大智文殊舍利菩萨，加持我的孩子教授的智慧大增，考上金黄吉民。我就厉害。
kind of disappointing. It's a brand new temple. There's nothing worthy for the 10 yuan actually. It's not even better than Jing'an Temple. It's like Westerners, American audience. If you are not familiar with Li Hongzhang was a Qing dynasty government official. He was called Li Zhongtang. I believe his position or his government official rank is very high. It's like a premier level. He was a Hefei niece. He was a Hefeiner, right? He was born here in Hefei, and yeah. But in the Qing dynasty, it wasn't that easy to be promoted to such a high-ranking government official position because Qing dynasty got a very bad social system. It categorized people into 4 classes. So the first tier, I believe you guys know, like the Qing dynasty was founded by the Manchuria people. The Manchuria people are the first class. The Mongolians, they are second class. I think Han Chinese are third class. So if you are third class people, and the lowest was the southern barbarian people or something like that. So the Manchurian people categorize Chinese, Han Chinese into third category, which means it's very difficult for you. But to be able to, reign over the majority of the Han Chinese, the Manchurian people use the Han Chinese to manage the Han Chinese. So he was the reformer, but he had a bad reputation, in the later Qing dynasty because he signed a lot of the so-called unequal treaties with the foreign countries, like I can't remember, with Russians, with Japanese maybe, with Europeans, these kind of things. So I think he was a kind of justice government official in certain degrees, but yeah. That's why I'm here. Let's go and check it out. And that's the last activity in Hefei. Yeah, so that's it. Nowadays, they always asking for this Meituan app, right? You can make a reservation very soon. If you're a foreigner, you have to take your passport. So I've seen some Chinese. So yeah. They give you this QR code. It's free to visit this place. So let's go. Scan QR code. Let's just browse. Yeah, so basically let's talk about what he did to import guns and the railways. These are like the Qing officials put on their clothes, means different levels of their rank of the government position. Yeah, this kind of crap. Way of westernization strengthened the movement of the modern China. Mr. Li Hongzhang, the influential official in the later Qing dynasty. I think he was suggested to build these like ships, battleships. The job is done. It wasn't very interesting, to be honest. I don't mean I'm not interested in Chinese history, but it put the history in a boring way. Just browsing, I didn't spend a lot of time. Yeah, so time to go back home. Thanks for watching for the whole long trip. Yeah, bye bye.